If you guys do, it greatly helps with the channel. Also, one last thing, we do have a community Discord server with over 150 active members. We are looking to grow that. Also, don't forget to drop a like on the video and subscribe. With all that said, let's get right into the video. So, you're probably like, Hectic, what is this maximum DPS build you're talking about? So, I'll go over all the things that I'm using in this build to show you guys. Number one, the Hung Jury SR4. Now, my roll on this, pretty terrible. Rapid hit, Wellspring. Now, and then I'm using a minor spec. Deals extra damage against ranked and file enemies. So, pretty much, this is a really good scout rifle, one of the top tier PvE scout rifles in the game. Highly advise getting your hands on the Hung Jury if you have not gotten it yet. Now, number two, the Salvager Salvo. What I'll be using is Demolishness and Chain Reaction with boss spec. Now, maybe like, Hectic, why are you using Ambition Assassin? Well, there is a reasoning why I'm using this perk. Kills with this weapon generate grenade energy. Activating your grenade ability reloads this weapon from reserves. So, when you're getting your grenade and using it, it's a win-win, right? Now, I'm using the Lament. You can switch in between Anarchy and the Lament. They both work great. So, I'm going to be using Voidwalker. For grenade, Scatter Grenade. And then for the Rift, I'm using Empowering Rift. For what that does is pretty much increases weapon damage. And then for Glide, I'm not using Strafe. I'm using the Burst Glide. Don't use Blink. But yeah, I'm using Middle Tree. Now, yes, you can use Nova Bomb. I know the super is not the best for Middle Tree, but what this means, you get Atomic Breach, Melee creates a Void Explosion, Dark Matter, Void ability kills grant health and melee grenade and class ability energy, Handheld Supernova, press L1, convert your grenade into a short range Void Blast on the release. And then you get Nova Orb, obviously, not the most insane super, but yeah. So this is Voidwalker, Middle Tree. Now, this is where stuff gets very interesting. I'm using the Nezarec Sin. Now, for those who don't know what it is, pretty much how this works, void damage kills increase ability energy recharge rate. Now, void damage kills is how you're pretty much going to get void damage kills by using your abilities. If you look, so it will increase your ability regen. Now, what I'll be using is Discipline. I got my Discipline as high as I could. I got it to 5, so a 0.51 second cooldown. Not terrible, but the mods I'm using kind of make up for it. Discipline mod, Dynamo, reduces super cooldown when using your class ability near energy. Now, submachine gun ammo finder, you don't need this. I had it on when I was using this build previously with an SMG. Put scout rifle finder on, and then blast radius. This is important. Become charged with light by rapidly defeating multiple combats with grenade launchers or rocket launchers. So you're gonna get damage buffs from killing people with your Salvager Salvo, which is really good. Now, for the Gauntlets, I'm using an intellect mod with momentum transfer. Causing damage with a grenade reduces your melee ability cooldown. And then I'm using grenade launcher dexterity and blast radius. Now this mod does stack if you didn't know. So if you look on the bottom left, this mod effect stacks with other copies of this mod. So this does stack. Now for the chest plate, what I'll be using, a intellect mod with grenade launcher reserves, so it increases the amount of grenade launcher ammo you can carry. And then I'm using scout rifle reserves, increases the amount of scout rifle you can carry. Now I'm also using powerful friends. Powerful friends is good, but I don't actually have it procced, as you guys can see, so you can switch it up for like a Warmind cell build. I believe you can use, but I'm going to be using the Taking Charge mod. So how this works is becoming charged with light by picking up orbs of power, so you'll get damage buffs from that. And then not only for the boots, what I'll be using gets a little interesting here. Recovery mod, traction, and then grenade launcher scavenger. Grenade launcher gets bonus reserves when you pick up ammo. Now the higher energy fire ability. While charged with light, gain a bonus to weapon damage. Each defeated combat consumes 1 stack of charged with light. So you get a major damage buff from being charged with light. Now, this is going to be the most important mod you're going to want. Obviously Discipline, but on your ability, whatever, your cloak, bond, breach, and clear. When using a grenade launcher, damaging a boss, damaging a champion, or breaking a combat shield, reloads your stud weapons and causes combat to take increased damage for a short duration. So it's going to buff your grenade launcher's damage and your anarchy. So this is why you can use anarchy, but I personally think Lament also works. It stacks with grenade launchers, as you guys can see. But this is pretty much the build overall. I'll show you guys how you can get that breach and clear mod. If you go into your artifact, these are the mods that I would highly advise to have right now. So grab Overload Submachine Gun, if you can, the first page right here. Grenade Launcher Scavenger, Rocket Launcher Scavenger, Unflinching Pulse, and then the Blast Radius mod, you're going to want that. But these are pretty much all the mods that I have, but Breach and Clear is on the last page. Now this is one of the top tier mods for PvE as it increases your DPS major big time. You can one phase the Atheon boss in Vault of Glass using this setup. This is what Redeem did to actually get 24-hour first completion. They had these builds, and this is one of the best builds you can possibly make for PvE. This pretty much increases your damage you can get to a maximum, to the full potential. So you guys can test this out somewhere, wherever you really want. I can take you guys to the EDZ if you guys want and just show you guys how this mainly works. I'll go test it out on the Cabal to show you guys. But yeah, the Nezarec Sin plays a big part. Void kills increase ability regen. So when you get a kill with your grenade, you're getting grenade energy back, melee energy back, and all those other things. So essentially it's kind of like a loop. It rotates around. And this is why Nezarec Sin is one of the top tier exotics for PvE, in my personal opinion. It does look pretty ugly, I can't lie. You got the two horns on the top, but if you put a decent shader on, it doesn't look terrible. Alright, we did queue into the EDZ. Now I'm all loaded in. We'll go to a angle that we can get. For an example right here. So if I get a void kill, look how much ability energy I just got from that kill alone. I'll kill another. I have my melee back just from Nezarec Sin. So essentially, it also helps your grenade launcher. If you guys look, you can use a void grenade launcher as well, like Deafening Whisper. I'll kill him with my salvagers. But yeah, that's essentially how the build works. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like always, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Peace. Thanks for watching.